Hello, YouTube. I'm not even gonna really give an intro. I just thought I'd make a really quick review for this new Lenormand deck that I received. I'm still kind of new to Tarot and Lenormand, but I recently picked up. I bought these together. It's the Golden Thread Tarot and the Golden Thread Lenormand. Now I've seen a lot of reviews for this, so I'm not gonna go into that because I really wanted to discuss more of the Golden Thread Lenormand because there's like no reviews out for it, which kind of it's weird to me that there's not really a lot of reviews because this is a gorgeous deck. These two really complement each other quite nicely. So I'm going to put this to the side. I might kind of briefly run through this at the end, but we'll see. This is not the focus of this video. Okay, so as you can see, so this is made by a company called Labyrinthos. And they are awesome. They're actually kind of how I started getting into tarot and Lenormand. They have this app called Labyrinthos Academy. If you can see that on the back. And they recently, they have another Lenormand deck. That one is really pretty too. But I wanted to get the Golden Thread Tarot and Lenormand because on the app it teaches you like about the meaning of the cards, and I started learning with the Golden Thread, and that was the one I wanted the most, and I wanted to compliment. So we open this. I will say like the actual box quality is not as good as the Golden Thread Tarot. I don't know why that is, but it just feels a little more bent. But the cards themselves are gorgeous. So you open it and it says, "The universe within and without is as vast as and wondrous as the stars. May these cards be a fond companion on your travels and guide you when you need them most." So I think that's just very beautiful. It comes with this little pamphlet, and you don't really need the pamphlet because if you have the app, that's perfect. But it has just all the card meanings, and it has some spreads that you can see that you can use. Interestingly enough, it doesn't have the grand tableau on here, but I do understand why. It's very big. One criticism I will have just for the app in general is in the app you can put in like what spreads you use and kind of track what cards you're using, and they have all the spreads in there for Lenormand but not the grand tableau, which I get it. But I was like, I would like to have that. So Tina Gong, Labyrinthos, if you're listening to me, I would absolutely love that. Even though I get it, it's probably really just a lot to, and it's just I probably make the cards really small in the app. But whatever. So I have used these cards already, so they're not in the right order, but that's just fine. So this is the back. Now I have a terrible camera. I'm just recording this from my computer because this is like my first like review video, and I might do more in the future. We'll just see. It's way more beautiful in person. It catches the light perfectly, and I just love it, and I want all of the Labyrinthos decks, to be honest. I have other ones, and I just don't think they're as good as Labyrinthos. So we'll just kind of go through them. So this is the snake, the ring, the lady. Oh, and another thing I should mention, with this deck, usually with Lenormand, they only have a lady and a gentleman card, but in this particular deck, they have 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen. So that's really nice if you're asking about like a friend that's the same sex as you, or a same-sex partner or something. That's just really cool that they did that. And I think a lot more Lenormand decks that are more modern Lenormand decks are doing that. I have one other one that does that. It's not from Labyrinthos, but it's really cool. The fox. Mice. Bouquet. It focuses. Come on. Oh, there we go. Whip. The cross. The gentleman. Way. Birds. Come on. Clouds. Coffin. Clover. Rider. Anchor. Sun. Dog. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I just love how sweet the dog is. Usually dogs in a Lenormand, they're a lot more lean, I guess. They're not as friendly looking, but this one really portrays what the Lenormand card means, which is like loyalty, friendship, all that stuff. This is like one of the best dog cards I've ever seen. So I just love this deck. Oh, there's some nudity if you're not a fan of that. That's the second gentleman card, so I'm sorry about that. Scythe. Moon. Tower. Oh, that's, like I said, the lady. There's some nudity, but you don't have to use those particular cards if you don't want to. So they are technically optional depending on who you are. Fish. Ooh, oh, come on. Lily. Come on. Letter. Stars. Child. Mountain. Key. Bear. Garden. House. Tree. Ship. Heart. Book. And finally, the stork. All right, so then I'll show you kind of how it shuffles. And again, the only Labyrinthos cards I have are the Golden Thread cards. But they are definitely the best. They're made of recycled plastic, from what I believe. They're really slippery, but it's like the same as the Golden Thread tarot in terms of card stock. It's just smaller. But I mean, it slides through. It's so, I mean, as weird as it sounds, sometimes I'll just take it out and just shuffle it because it's just like calming. It just feels so good. I mainly do that with the the Golden Thread Tarot. But I have been known to do it with the Lenormand, so it's just so nice. And then it does riffle shuffle really well. But it's hard to riffle shuffle Lenormand cards in general. So, but yeah, that's just, I just wanted to like actually show the cards because no one's really making any reviews of it on YouTube, which I think is kind of a shame because I know I was looking for a review of these cards and I couldn't find any like any in-depth reviews. And I am like a novice to this whole Lenormand thing. I'm a little more familiar with tarot, so Lenormand is a little different for me. But I'm really enjoying it, and these cards have really helped me learn Lenormand easily. I just love how simple the designs are, and there are other Lenormand decks are also very simple and clean. But I just like how simple and just 2 colors. It's just an amazing deck. I'm sorry, like the lighting does not do it justice because it really doesn't. But I don't have a good camera, so I'm sorry about that. Well, I think that's gonna be it for me. If you want to see the other decks I have, if you want me to do like little walkthroughs of that, let me know in the comments, I guess. Otherwise, I just wanted to give this deck justice. But thank you so much for watching.